Today we're talking about confidence. How do we sound more confident? So now, of course, I can't teach you how to be confident because I'm not a confident coach and I'm not particularly a confident person in the whole world. But what I can do, I can give you some strategies, some techniques, and some tips to help you with your confidence, to help you sound more confident. But do you know what do we do to sound more confident? So now I know probably pronunciation, it could be one of the most complicated, one of the most difficult obstacles a person might come across when they want to increase, when they want to level up their confidence. But I think you don't have to worry about it. If you kind of feel nervous, you shy, you kind of feel a little bit intimidated to talk to people because of your pronunciation errors, because of your pronunciation mistakes, I think you don't have to because you're part of the learning process. And so I think we can kind of fake it till we make it. And what does that mean? It means that we can use our pronunciation, we can use our some tools with our body language to sound more confident. And when we sound more confident, we can kind of feel ourselves more confident too. So now these are the techniques I've used quite a while ago to kind of you know, to increase my confidence, to level up my confidence when I speak. But they've worked for me, and we know how to do some like speeches, some presentations, and some important speeches throughout my learning process. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you these tips and techniques, strategies to help you with your confidence, to help you kind of level up your confidence a little bit more like a native English speaker. So the first one is, of course, regular practice. So now I can't stress enough. Regular practice is very, very important. The more you practice, the more you take yourself out there to talk to people, the more you engage yourself with other people, because a lot of people they might feel shy because their pronunciation is not correct, or they might feel shy because they do some mistakes. They can't pronounce some words accurately, but I think you don't have to worry. Everyone starts somewhere because if you're afraid to make mistakes, you're not going to learn. So please make sure that you put yourself out there, you go out there and talk to people. There are lots of, you know, online resources, platforms where you can be able to talk to people like Hello Talk, Free for Talk. There's a lots of people around the world. Talk to them, and hopefully, I guarantee if you practice regularly, you will increase your confidence because confidence is all about taking action. If you take action, you will increase your confidence. Please practice regularly. And the second tip is, I think, is one of the most important ones as well. Is like you slow down. You slow down. Well, when you speak, please slow down. Don't speak too quickly because you're speaking too quickly will ensure that you are not uncertain. You will ensure that you don't articulate your words clearly. Because if you speak too slow, it's going to help you to think what you want to say. It's going to help you to think about your articulation of the words, how to pronounce the words, because it's important that you don't speak fast. Because if you speak fast like a robot, for example, you're not going to understand anything. And for example, let's say if you listen to someone and they speak faster and you can't understand what they're talking about, so that's not going to help you at all. So make sure that you, of course, put yourself like you are a person who talking, for example, in a podcast, and you slow down. Articulate your words. You slow down, and I'm sure you will increase your confidence because if you slow, you will articulate your words and it will make sure that you have confidence. Because if you find someone who speak more faster, sometimes they're uncertain, they're anxious. But if you speak it slowly, that will make sure that you are very confident. You kind of certain about what you want to say, what you're trying to say. So it's very important to slow down. Please slow down when you speak. And the third is, of course, expanding your phrases, expanding your vocabulary, expanding your idiomatic expressions. Of course, the more idiomatic expressions you have, the more fluent you will sound and the more comfortable you will sound. For example, if you have a variety of different words, if you listen to TV shows, podcasts, any topic, BBC News, you will understand because native speakers they use a lot of phrases, they use a lot of idiomatic expression, they use quite a lot of words. So make sure that you learn a lot of words, learn phrases, idiomatic expressions to make sure that you are very confident when you're listening and when you're speaking. Because when you're listening and you have those words, it's very easy for you to understand. And if you don't have any vocabulary bank, it's difficult for you to understand. And of course, when you speak as well, if you have a variety of vocabulary bank, is going to help you to speak more confidently. So please expand your English vocabulary, expressions, and phrases. And the number four is, of course, practice your pronunciation. So now there are many different reasons why someone might want to change their pronunciation or change or improve their pronunciation and take it seriously. For example, you might want to change your pronunciation for personal satisfaction. You might want to change because you want to sound more confidently, more clearly. You want to reduce your accent, or you might probably want to learn a particular accent. It's important that you focus on particular one part of pronunciation, and then hopefully, if you listen to that pronunciation regularly and mimic, copy what you hear, it's going to help you quite a lot to get there. So focus on one pronunciation part. Try to practice sound by sounds is going to help. So make sure that you identify what accent you want to learn. If you want to learn British accent or you want to learn American accent. So if you want to learn American accent, you start listening to American, let's say, podcasts, TV shows. If you want to learn British accent, listen to British podcasts, TV shows, and all about that. So because it will help you to focus on like one part of the sound that you're struggling with, and then that how you will develop. And of course, the number five is of course avoid filler words and non-words. So now, filler words are the word that we use to fill the silence, are the word that we use to fill the gaps in our speech, are the word that we use to fill the to fill the silence. Words are the word that we speaker might use to fill the silence in their speech. So filler words or non-words, these are the word that you know like I might say are and exactly, basically. Of course, these are the words we use all of the time to fill the silence, to fill the gaps. And of course, if you reduce these filler words, hopefully, I guarantee you will sound more confidently because the filler words are kind of not that important, but you have to reduce it. Well, of course, finally, I just want to say be patient and, you say positive because confidence grows over time. And the more you practice, the more you put yourself out there and the more you put yourself out of your comfort zone. Yeah, just try to be kind to yourself and push yourself, push yourself out of your comfort zone, and remember all of the time, making mistakes is part of the learning process, part of the learning journey. So enjoy the journey, not the destination. For example, a lot of people, they might think that, oh, I just want to get, you know, I just want to master a particular pronunciation. I just want to get there quite quickly. But you know what? That's not important. Just enjoy the journey and not the destination, because anyway, you'll get there into your destination. And fingers crossed, if you want to unlock your confidence when you speak in English, fingers crossed. And yeah, so that's all about it. That's the techniques that I think they're very, very useful if you want to increase your confidence, you want to take your confidence to the next level. So, if you like what you saw today, as always, please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you soon to the next video. And if you have any questions, any recommendations about the next video, please do let me know in the comments. I post every Sundays. Make sure that if you have any recommendations, let me know in the comments and I'll get back to you. So that's all about it. And thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you soon.